Hello gentle people, Jeff here. Welcome back to the carving station. We will continue doing the Christmas carving today. We have done the Christmas ornament last time, the really simple ones. I've seen a lot of comments from you. It's really cool. I'm happy that a lot of people are trying them. The video is having a lot of views compared to my other one, so I guess it's, I don't know, an interesting subject for Christmas. I said that I wanted to do something else than Santa's, but this is what we will do today. For the sole reason that I think that I sort of finally understood how to do flat plane carving, like proper ones. So this is the little guy that we will do today, or at least something like this. This is the little guy that I posted on my community section in the channel. If you're not aware, I have a little community. If you go on my channel, you might see I post a lot of pictures of my carving, all the ones that I do outside of the tutorial section. So yeah, flat plane Santa. We will go over the style itself. I will try to explain a little bit how we carve flat plane. There's also facial expression that we go over a little bit. This guy is a little bit grumpy, so we'll see if we make a grumpy one or a happy one. And also the head is a little bit tilted, so it's not just a straight carving, which gives a little bit more expression also. So it's like beginner plus, I would say. I'm still a beginner myself, but it's not something like, you know, absolutely beginner like my ornament video that I've done last time. So without more talking, let's get cracking.
Okay, so as usual, the measurement of the pieces will be in the description because they're always the same. Then you take your carving gloves for protection, your favorite knife, and your favorite piece of wood. First and foremost, we will start with the lengths. So for this, I will probably measure, so I would say 1 1/4 inches. Something like this. In the front, but there will be the beard. And I would say probably 1 inch. Or like 3/4. Yeah, something like that. Something in the middle, probably. In the back for the shoulders. Then we will link the line here. This is just approximation because we will remove a lot of wood. Okay. And then in the front, as you can see with this guy, he's looking a little bit on the side. So we will also do that, maybe here, so like if we put the middle line here, the tip of the beard would be somewhere on the side of it, right? Just draw ugly lines right now, it's fine because we will round the face anyway, right? And then in the front at, I don't know, I go from inches to imperial to metric, but 1/4 inch. Or around less than a centimeter. We'll make a little line for the feet. That's pretty much the line that we need right now. Since we will remove a lot of wood, it's not that useful to, you know, put the lines for the arm already in any case. Alright, so that's pretty much it really for the lines, at least how I work. So take your knife. We'll start with some V-cuts. Little V-cut on the side of the front here. Okay, like so. Little one at the back. Doesn't have to be super perfect or anything. All that wood is going to be removed anyway. So we'll just pop all the corners like so. Alright, and then same thing in the back. Okay, and then from here I remove all the corners because it's way more comfortable to hold. Okay, and then I will, not the front, okay, but the side, I will join the V-cuts. fine if there's a lot of chips or anything. We will fix that later. It's just roughing right now. Okay, I will move all the corners. And then we can already round that up a little bit. Like Gene and Doug always say in their video, a face is like an egg shape. Well, a head, not a face. I can't speak today. So we'll just round everything as most as we can. This guy will have a little toque. That's an undercover Santa. It's not, you know, with the big Christmas hat and things. Okay, just rounding it up, rounding it up. We'll push the head inside the shoulders a little bit. You can see it's getting inside here. Okay. Alright. So then from here, normally I take my pencil again, because right now it's looking like this, right? It's super center. But we want him to look a little bit on the left, well, his right side right now. So I will readjust the line in an angle, like so. And then 90-degree perpendicular, I will put this line here. And then I will go back down there. And then go back down there. Okay. And we can also go on this side and on this side. Like so. So now we will round the shape according to this new line. As you can see, it's like 2, 3, 4 millimeter next to the center line that we've had. So from here we can V-shape, V-cut inside the beard here, because the tippy point would be there. And then same thing on that side. Okay. Then, like I said, we need to round the shape around this line now. Doesn't need to be perfect, like I always say. We will readjust it along the way. You will have to remove way more wood on that side of the face, so it will point into that direction here. Okay. And I always go and look at the top, just seeing if the shape is sort of getting rounded. So I will remove more here. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's remove more at the top here. This is too flat here. Way too more wood on that side. Alright, we're getting there, but we'll leave it be for now. That's just the face anyway. Sort of pointing in that direction. We'll remove more wood on the body so we'll have more space to remove stuff. Okay, so let's go just create a little bit for the foot on this side. A little bit on this side. Little stop cut, cut through, remove. Alright, so we have the, you see it's already kind of looking like this side. It's way too flat in the front, but you know, we'll readjust this. More cuts in the middle. Create the feet. Okay. There we go. So from here, it's really bulky, right? So I will pop a lot of wood on the side, on each side. There we go. Same thing in the back. All right. Okay. This is really looking bad, so I will just remove that. Alright. So that's the shape that we have right now. Looking on the side, shape. Alright. So for now, just remove a little bit more wood. A lot of wood removal on this. So we could start to, I think I will just flatten the shoulders a bit on each side. And from here we'll just look at the guy, look at the shoulder. It's the same height on each side. Yeah, not too bad. Okay. Then remove a lot of wood here, going down in the back. Same on this side. And you look at the bottom, and then you look if the same is sort of symmetrical. The shape is symmetrical. Pretty much the same right here. That's fine. Okay. I will just go deep on each side here. Remove more wood. Alright. Okay. Now we can sort of attack the arm. So, following this line here, that will be sort of the back of our arm, right? Like so. And then in the pocket. And then same thing on this side. One thing you can do is put your pencil on the line and your finger here and then rotate that way. And then, oh, I'm at the same, pretty much the same place from the front. So this is good, it should look symmetrical. And then on the back, well, we'll see for later. Okay, so just remove a bit more wood from the beard here before we start with the arm. Oops. Okay, so for the arm, we put your, if you have a table, put your piece on the table, the tip of your knife, and then stab right in. Do a big step cut. Go back again, another one, another one. It'll be deep, okay? And we go on that side here, same thing. Couple of times, okay? Alright, so we have these big cut, deep cut here. Then you go with your knife and then you just pop that wood. You can do that in one go if you want, but there's more chance that the wood will split and everything. I prefer to go just step by step. Be careful the tip of your knife. As you see here, I have all these little chips. I will fix that later, but if you can avoid that, that's even better. Alright, okay. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. Stab right in. Come in. Okay. And then same thing on this side. Alright. I'm cutting towards myself. Let's remove. Maybe wood will split. It's not too bad. You can do another step cut. We'll fix that later. Then we go in, we go in, we go in, we go in. Okay. Good. Then you look on each side if it's pretty much the same depth, which it is. Cool. Okay. Great. Now it really looks bad, right? So what I do here is I come from the side and I will go in the arm at the same time. You will understand when I do it. And I do it in one go, like so. Okay. Then it will bring back the arm inside the body, like so. No, it's not detached. Same thing on this side. You need a certain length with your blade to be able to do that. You can probably do that in 2 go, but it's better with 1. So now the shoulders are back in. Cool. And then I will do the same thing here, going down all the way to the feet. Okay. So it will put the arm back inside the pants. Same thing on this side. Okay. So this is where we're at right now. It's getting there. Okay. This is really looking bad. That is fine. We'll fix that later. Okay. The line that we have for the hands, I don't really like them because they're like pointing here. Now that we have the pants, I think I will go into more of this sort of angle instead. Okay. But first, let's remove wood. This is too thick. We will bring that inside. So let's remove wood. I could make a line, let's say like this and like that, right? Just so I usually eyeball everything, but just for your sake. And we need to reach these lines by removing wood. It will give more angle on the body on the side, which also help the arm not be too flat. And then same thing on this side. Okay. A little bit more. Okay. Looks okay. Now, just to not lose the center line, put a little line on the feet, and if you can bring it back all the way to there, put a little line on the back right here, okay? Good, so the arm, we will remove them, well, detach them from the back, like so. Now the arms are popping out, okay? And then same thing on this side. Try to have the same angle. Okay, there we go. So now we can, I think I need to have this guy, it's pretty much the same. You can also always look around, you know, flip your carving, look at the shape from all the angle, is it symmetrical-ish, kinda. That's pretty fine. So from there, I do a big V-cut. Okay. Like this. To create a little back for this guy. And then my center line is gone. That's fine, I have still the line at the bottom here. Okay. Okay, that'll do for now. So from here, it's easier to put the hand in the pocket. We'll just make a stop cut diagonal here, like so, and then we'll remove the wood from the top of it. And here you go. You have the hand in the pocket. We'll do the same thing on the other side. We're basically joining the end here and the hand here and the end here. All right. Hand in the pocket on each side. Good. I will just remove more wood from the front, because this is the flatness of the beginning here. And I just want to go deeper under the beard. Like so. Okay. There we go. We have a good depth for the beard now. Great. Okay. Let's pop the feet. So stop cut in the middle and pop on each side. All right. And I'll make a little stop cut here in the middle, and I will remove the wood, including the feet. Okay. And same thing on this side. There we go. Okay. And then you can go back and forth a little bit. And then remove that wood. Okay. The deeper you go, the more shadow it will create, and then the better it will be. And then here I failed my cut a little bit. If it happens, you can take a brush and just, there we go. Okay, fixed. Good. Now the feet are really wide and square, so we can just remove a corner or two. Remove an angle here in the bottom. That'll be okay for now. So we'll do the same thing in the back. Stop cut in the middle, like so. Then remove the corner. And a little stop cut here. That will help remove the wood. Okay. And from here we can do the same thing. Okay, nice. Okay, that'll do for now. Okay, so now let's. Is it too big? I think it's okay. I think I will just remove a little bit more wood here. That's a big back. Yeah, looks better right there. So you see the arms. We should pop them out of the body right here. So you can do an angular cut like so, and then come from the other side and remove the wood. So now the arm is separated, and then we'll do the same thing here. And then remove the wood. Watch out for your grain. You see here it popped out because I was against the grain, but it's not too bad as a result. Okay. So this is where we are. What I do here with this flat place here is because of the length of the blade, I can't obviously remove the whole thing, so I go in an angle and I remove half of it, and then I come from the other side and then I remove the other half. Okay. And then I do it again up until it's sort of flat. There will be a little angled here, but that's fine. And now I just realized that Portal Santa doesn't have a butt anymore, so we can create a new one. We'll have a little butt. Okay, that's good. The face. Let's attack the face now. We'll have to, the line is still there, so let's remove more wood and look at how we can round this while always keeping this line right here, right? This is the center line. The nose will be, the cap will be around here, the nose there, and then the mouth, okay? What I try to do normally is to have not a big V, but I want to point in that direction with the face. And then after that I usually readjust the back. This is really flat here. Okay, I'm getting there. It's better if it's bigger, because like I always say, you can always remove more wood, you can't add, so take your time. We can always remove more. Okay, so the front looks okay-ish for now. So you see I have the pointing in that direction for the face. It's not flat enough on this side, but that'll do for now. So now the back of the head is here, which is not too bad right now. Alright, the shape on the top is not too bad. It's pointing in that direction here and it's rounded there in the back. So that's good. So now we will just round the top. Okay. And it's usually harder to cut the end grain, so you can either carve on the side here with a push cut, or if you can also do a pull cut, which usually is, for whatever reason, stronger, easier. Don't ask me why. I don't know. It's just what it is. Okay. I guess because I have all the strength in my right hand instead of just the strength of my left thumb. And then just wiggle, 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 removing the top. Okay, so as you can see here, we have a round shape with the face. So now let's start with this poor guy's getting burrowed under the wood chip. So as you can see, usually a cap is not just standing on top of the head, right? It's going on it. So you see the top of the hat is higher than the bottom, the back, sorry. So we'll do the same thing. Let's say that the cap is like here, and then at the bottom it should be lower, like so. And then we'll just see. I was at the same height. Well, just draw a line like so. So the cap is going down. And then you can look. It's going a bit too much down here. All right, that will do. And then from there you stop cut along it. So I usually start from the front, then I carve from below. All right, and then I do a little bit more. You could do a stop cut all the way around and then remove the wood, but I don't know, I prefer to go little by little. Okay. And if the hat is not symmetrical on each side, as someone who wears hat all the time, I can tell you that it's what happened with the toque. It's not usually perfect on each side. Maybe I have a weird head, I don't know. Okay, so here we go. We have the toque going on each side. You could leave it like this, but I want to do the same thing here. So you see there's a white border going all the way around. So we will do that. You can I will eyeball. You can draw a line if you feel like it. I don't really mind. So you should leave enough space. If you go too small, like if I would go literally half in the middle here, there's a big chance you will just break the wood. So be really careful when you do that. So it's a stop cut and then I cut from above this time. Okay. So if you see, like here for example, it's going a bit too outward, so I can just remove it a little bit. Alright, so the cap is the cap. The mössa, like they see here in Sweden, is pretty much done. We can adjust it later, but that's fine. Okay, let's attack the face. We're almost there, guys. So you see, interestingly enough, I always let the wood talk. So you see here, for example, by how I carved, the face is a bit lower on this side than on this side. So he's kind of leaning on his right shoulder. And it's fine. It's great. I was not planning that at all. But it's what it is, right? Okay. So the nose. So this is probably the bottom of the face. So the nose will be... the bottom of the nose will be here. Okay. So I'll just make a stop cut. Because I do two different type of eyes. I will show you right now. With my Viking guys, if I have one close by, like this here, the nose is going all the way to the bottom of the helmet, right? And then I do these big bubbly cartoony eye, right? So I do these type of eyes, and oh, looks like I moved all my carving away. And then I also do the like this little lady here, not painted. I do also the shelf near the nose, and then I make these rounded eyes. But for this Santa, he has his eye closed, which is also fine, which is using the shelf one. And then this guy here, for example, it's not using the shelf, but it still has his eye closed, right? Which is this two little V cuts on this side. So right now I will do the shelf one, which means that just above the nose, not too close. Once again, if you go too close to this cut here, the nose will mostly break, which has happened to me a lot. So maybe at this distance I make a stop cut. I think I just broke the nose. Did I? Yeah, I think I just broke the nose. Yes, I did. See, all right. It's not too bad though. It's almost good, so you can see. So I broke the nose a little bit. I will just remove a little bit more wood under it. Okay. I will just flatten everything again, so you can see what happens if you break the nose. Okay, let's start it again. Make a stop cut and then remove the wood slowly from the top. Okay. You also need to leave enough space between the helmet and the nose itself for your blade to be able to come through. And then I'll do another cut like here, and then I will come remove the wood slowly and gently. You don't want to break the nose again, which could happen. It happened to me. Then you just fix things. So I guess Santa will have a little flat nose. You know, like I said, leave the wood talk to you and listen to it. Okay. Now his nose is a little bit crooked, so I will readjust it on this side too. So it has the same angle as the broken thing I've done. Okay, so I'll remove more wood at the top now because the wood should be a little bit stronger. And then I will just pop the forehead a little bit. Okay. Good. Okay, so we'll make little cuts on each side of the nose, like this, and we'll just remove that. A big flat nose for Santa. And then remove little corners. Round it up at the top. Poor little Santa. Little big flat nose. Shit happens. And I would love to have a bigger shelf so I can always come back and remove more. We have enough wood for that. Okay. So this is what we have right now. Really, really tiny flat nose for Santa. Okay. Let's remove that. Alright. So from there, if I can remove a little bit more wood here. Little tiny shelves. I will just bring back the hat a little bit because the face is a bit deeper than what I was expecting since I broke the nose. It's kind of good that it happened because you can see that it's not too big of a deal. Of course, if I would break the nose over and over and over, that would be a bit too much, but I think it's fine for now. It almost looks like he has a top hat. Anyway, okay. So we have the two shelves. What you do now is the little corner of the nose that we removed, I do in an angle. Yeah, let's make a little grumpy center again. So I do a big V cut on the side. That would kind of create the cheek. And same thing on this side. Okay. There we go. Like so. All right. And then from there, I just make a triangle like this, like I always do for all my little Vikings. Okay. And then I remove wood from under it. There we go. I think the center looks even more grumpy, even grumpier than my other. Okay. Nice. If you want, you can do tiny triangle cut. Here I would just do one, and I don't know if the camera will zoom in. Yeah, you can see in the nose here there's a little depth compared to this side, which creates, well, more depth, literally, to the nose, which we like. More depth means more shadow, and it's great in the carving world. Okay. So now we will just do the eye, which, well, if you put, you see this guy here, for example, since the lines of the cheeks are in this direction, right, and the eyes is coming in this direction, you look a bit grumpy. If I put the line perpendicular, parallel to the cheek, he will look a little bit different. Like this guy, for example. The lines are straight. He kind of just looks like he's, I don't know, enjoying his time, right? So it's up to you. Depending on the angle, the facial expression will change. So I'll go into this, not perpendicular, but little angle. So just little V-cuts. Really tiny V-cuts. Okay, like this one here. He's like squinting his eyes. I don't know, it's too sunny or something. Or he didn't have enough coffee this morning. And he just woke up and someone is talking to him. Alright. So here it is. Good. Now, the face is pretty much done. I will just readjust the beard. Look at it. Maybe a bit too much on this side. If you can, do a couple of V-cuts from the beard and under, so you can really get the beard out of the body. Okay. Good. Something like that. His shoulders are maybe a bit too high for my taste, so I can also put them down a little bit more. Okay. We're almost done there. Now we will just separate the shirt from the pants. But first, I mean, the cuts are pretty flat, right? Because remember, we're doing flat plane carving. But if you want to, that's what I usually do. From there, I start from the bottom, and you need to commit to the cut. But I will do one sliding cut all the way to the top of the bottom of the beard, top of his body. All right. I will move that. So you see there's one long cut on this side. Then I'll do the same on the other side. One cut all the way to the beard. All right. Now there's one cut here. Then I will do one more. This one will be tricky. I will rotate and remove the wood there. Okay. And then a little chip here. There we go. Now we have a really flat, there's 3 cuts for his buddy. Okay, so from this corner of the hand here, all the way to this corner of the hand here, we will do little V cuts to separate the shirt from the pants. Do it gentle, you don't want to break anything. Then I will link these guys. Okay. Here it is. Really, really simple, straight corner-y-ish cuts, which is the beauty of flat plane. Okay, let's adjust the arm now, because they look really bad. Just clean that thing, and clean that thing. So in an angle, from here, I come and remove the wood. And then the same thing here, with an angle, I go and join these guys and I pop them out. So now the ugly cuts are gone, and the arms are not super square. You can see the difference between this side and this side. Okay, so we'll do the same thing here. I go a little bit inwards and in the elbow, and then same thing on this side. All right. If it doesn't work that much, I can also just remove a little bit of wood. Okay, good. It's really nice. Little detail I see here that my arm is a bit bigger, so it kind of is going outside the pocket. So I will just remove wood to make sure that the arm is getting in the pocket. Okay, then I can readjust this. All right, so the arm is in the pocket now. What else? The feet, let's round them inwards everywhere. Okay. And then I will pop the corners, remove the flatness in the front, little benza. What else? I could round the bottom here. And then give them more length, like so, on each side. And then we will do the puffy pants like all the other flat plane carver are doing. If you've ever seen any books of Harley Refsol, it's the same. So we just make a V-cut here on the corner. Not sure that's really great for going outside in the snow, I have to say. Like having all the puffy pants getting all the snow, dirt and things, but that's what it is. Okay, so we have the feet separated. This is really flat, so I will just pop a little corner here. All right, and then Pop little corners there. We'll give him a little butt. We also need to separate here, obviously, the back of the shirt from the pants. Poor little Santa has like no butt. But that's what it is. We just ended up making a no butt Santa, which is fine. Try to fix that a bit. It's a bit too broken cuts. Okay. Great. This is way too sharp, so I will pop both corners like this. And then, are we done yet? Not really. I still have a couple of things to do. Once again, just try to one cut. We're flat planing the flat plane carving. One cut here. One cut there. Okay. So from here, let's do the little. I do little V cuts in the elbow. Create some texture in the cloth. Okay. And then what else? Could give him a little crotch. Doing the same thing. Little crotch for Santa. And then from here, I usually go around and I fix all the little edges that I can to make it better looking. I will make more little cuts here under the arm, near the armpit. It's really up to you if you want to do that or not. I kind of like the look of that. This side and this side. They don't have to be perfect symmetrical. Cool. You can do some in the back if you want to. I think I will not do anyone for this guy. Then what I do normally is I then do a couple of V-cuts on the pants at where there's an edge. You don't want to do that on a flat, like here it's flat, I don't want to do that, but I do a couple. Kind of creates more texture in the fabric. In the front and the back, little V here. It's up to you. Another one there. Okay. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I would probably clean it up a little bit, and I will be back. Okay, so I cleaned it up, and I realized that I forgot one thing. I forgot to do the beard line along. Now it looks like it's just one beard face. So we will do that, which is really simple. You have these little cuts that we've done for the cheeks. So we will go in an angle here and do another V shape, like so. Same on the other side. Try to be parallel to the line of the beard that you already have. Okay. And then from here we'll just go back up towards the hat. And same thing on this side.
Okay, so here we are. This is the little guy that we've done together. I don't know if it's a toque or if it's a top hat, but you know, it's what it is. It's kind of bended in one way. I kind of like it. Looks like the hat is like this, you know. If you compare both, like these. I applied a little coat of linseed oil before recording this ending talk. So I hope you enjoyed. There was a lot of stuff in there, lots of little intricate. I hope you kind of got a little bit more about what flat plane is compared to other carving. I think my next video I will talk about flat plane carving itself. I will probably make 2 carvings. One that is not really flat plane and one that is flat plane to show a little bit of the difference between both. And yeah, we'll see. I haven't carved the Viking for some time, so well, that was the Viking ladies. In any case, I'm exploring new things right now, which I really like. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, and Happy Holiday. In any case, if you celebrate anything, and then we will see each other in the next video. Bye bye.